Hello everybody, I am at Lowe's with Cash, off-leash healing through the aisles, something he absolutely could not do 3 weeks ago. I tapped the tone right there. This is usually one of our last outings. He goes home tomorrow. By the time we make it to Lowe's, the dogs are so solid. It's usually a really easy experience and outing. But this is just to mimic taking him to any new place and still expecting good behavior. Generalizes the training, teaches the dogs no matter where you go, you have to listen. Of course, I'm using my e-collar. We are using our e-collar for enforcing the rules and the boundaries. So I'm gonna click right there. Your numbers might have to be adjusted if you are going to a new place, okay? Press and hold, bring him back. See how he started to get real pushy there? I don't want him going past my leg. So it's really up to me to make sure I uphold that standard, okay? You want him next to you. I'm clicking there, I don't want him sniffing, all right? So little things that we do to keep our dog's behavior how we want it. Good job. Notice how he's following me, not the other way around. Drop back, good. That's a good way to see if he's paying attention. If he's shooting past you, I like to do this. And if he stops with me, no pressure. If he shoots past me, I press and hold. Very nice. We're gonna go to this empty aisle, practice our downstays, and recall. I stop, he stops. Good boy. Stay. If he does not stay, he would get a NO and click the collar. Now listen, we're also not hearing any whining. Whining has to be corrected because whining is complaining, okay? Good. Did you see that right there? He almost broke, but then he caught himself. We are gonna show you how we're gonna hold him accountable for a little bit more commitment. See how he's kind of in a Sphinx pose, how he could just get up at any moment? I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna relax him even further. We're gonna take low levels, so under 10, and I'm just gonna press. He hears the people behind him. Good. See how he shifts his hips and puts his chin to the ground. This is how you're gonna teach him to relax no matter what and no matter where he is. And he knows there's people behind him, but he's still prioritizing me. That's a good boy. You should be able to get this anywhere. Cafes, breweries, picnics, your living room. See how easy that is? 9. And this is a dog who would blow off the other collar before training. All right, let's go back into a heel. Heel, tap my tone, start walking, he joins up with me. All right, doing amazing. One last thing we're gonna practice before we go to the main entrance is a recall. Stay. Make that very clear, that stay with the hand signal, okay? To recall him, you can use the verbal, but the tone is the most important. The expectation is that he comes towards me and stops somewhere right in front of me and stays until released. Come, good boy. Stay. Good job. Puts himself in heel. I like that. That's a good boy. Notice how I'm only petting him when he's earned it. I'm not just like petting him for no reason, just because he's Cash. I'm petting him because he's done a job and he's done it well. All right, good. These are all decisions that he's making on his own, and he's saying, what would Julie like? Instead of lunging and pulling me all over the store. Okay, that's a good boy. Let's make our way to the main entrance. Heel. Now I'm really gonna work on getting him behind me now. Pressure's on, pressure's off. Okay, he can be pushy when he wants, but I'm not gonna let it happen. He won't let my leg out of his sight because whenever he does, that's when he messes up and the pressure turns on. So if he wants to keep this off, he'll keep my leg in his sight. Trust me, it's a full-time job keeping them in heel. It's ridiculous how pushy they are. It's because they want to lead. They want to be the first ones. But I'm telling him, I want you back here. Add a payment method to your wallet and download the
Start earning back when you spend.
Good.
Visit the Kodak to get $20 off your next purchase of $100 or more when you sign up for Lowe's MVP.
Okay, we're walking by people. Someone just walked right by us. Okay, we've got people walking by in there with carts. Staying right by me. You can get your dog to prioritize you above all else. You just have to hold them accountable. And now we're going to practice a downstay up at the main register, the main entrance, because I really want him to be passive with all the people coming and going. Down. Good job. No, I'm not going to sit here and enforce that double down the entire time. I'm not going to tell him like, oh, you always need to have your chin glued to the ground. It's only if he's struggling, all right? If he starts whining, if he looks unstable, if he looks unreliable, yeah, then I'm going to come in with some low-level pressure and say, hey, relax. I am completely and totally distracted by these plants. So cool. Notice how he looks at the gentleman and then looks at me. This is good, and I'm giving him a thumbs up saying good job. He no longer thinks he can just do whatever he wants. He thinks he has to go through me, and that's the mentality I want. And that's the mentality that is going to keep him successful. It's going to keep his owners happy. Because if he thinks he can just do whatever he wants whenever he wants, that's going to cause a lot of frustration. Quick. Good boy. Good. Good boy. I'm giving him lots of feedback. Those good boys mean everything to him. All right, now just to show you, I just want to show you again how we can get that double down, okay? So I'm going to go down to my 10, and I'm just going to come in with some real low level pressure. And then I release when he goes to the ground, okay? Good. Not saying he needs to be like this all the time. I'm just showing you how to do it and when to do it if he really is struggling. Good. I am so proud of you, boy. I am so proud of you. All right, another point I want to talk about is I'm about to go pet him. If my petting amps him up, I'm immediately going to stop petting him and correct. I want my petting to mean calm affection. Good boy. Nice work. He's taking that so calmly. He's not standing up. He's not jumping all over me. He's not starting to whine. That's a good boy. Good job. Another point I want to make is that if anyone did stop and ask to pet him, I would absolutely say, no thank you. Because I want him learning they're not for you. If everyone he sees comes up and touches him, he thinks, oh my gosh, everyone's for me. So you'll start to see anxious behavior when he sees a person because he's going to anticipate them coming up and touching him. It's a good boy. All right, bud, let's go look at the plants. Heel, tap my tone a couple times, and we start walking. And then I'm immediately going to address that position that I do not like. Okay, very pushy. Another thing I can do is boop, tap my heel right there, and at the same time I click my remote. I really want to look at the plants. Down. So I'm just going to put him in a down stay, and then this gives me opportunity to come look at all the plants. A lot going on behind him, but he's prioritizing me. Good job, bud. You need to come down here. All right, buddy, come. Heel. Down. Stay. Click my stem here. Stay. Oh my God, these are so pretty. Calathea, $16. Good job, bud. I'm happy. You ready to go home? Heel. Grab his leash here. We're going to be walking through some people. No. Click there. As soon as he starts to do his own thing, go sniff that thing over there. Click. No. Bring him back to you. That was awesome. Now we're off leash heeling in the parking lot. Back to the car. Stay. Another opportunity for waiting at a threshold. Place. Good job. Down. Good boy. And then we're going to hold the down stay the whole ride home.